everyone, I'm Amanda with Sweet Pieces, and welcome to our video on the easiest way to get a bright white finish. I know sometimes when you're working on a furniture project that you want to get a bright white, it can be a little bit challenging. So we have some really easy tips on how to get it done. So we're in my new office, which will be revealed shortly for you guys. But this is a bench that is going to kind of fit into this little corner here. My favorite contractor, carpenter, John Scrolla, built it for me. And the molding on it actually mimics some cabinets that I have on the other side of the room that I can't show you guys just yet, but they are awesome. So anyway, this is just going to be a bench that kind of hangs out in the corner. There is storage on the inside. We're going to put a cushion on the top and some fancy pillows, and we'll call it a day. So there's a couple of different ways that you can do a bright white finish quickly and easily, and I'm going to talk to you about them today. So I love to use General Finishes Stain Blocker. It is the first product that you're always going to use anytime you're doing a bright white finish. It guarantees that you're not going to have any bleed through. So I've done a lot of furniture pieces in my day, and it can be really frustrating when you start to get that bleed through happening. So use Stain Blocker. Trust me on this one. It just makes the job so much better. So you're going to make sure you do 2 coats of the Stain Blocker, which is what we did on this piece. It tends to look a little bad after the Stain Blocker because it is just a primer. So keep that in mind. This is going to seal in any imperfections in the wood, any knots, any glue, any dyes, stains, tannins. It will just seal everything in. And you might be wondering, why am I not recommending the other brands? I've tried the other brands. This always works. So that's what we carry here at Sweet Pieces, things that always work. So we did 2 coats of the Stain Blocker. We let it dry, and then you have 2 options if you're using the General Finishes products. You can either use brushable white enamel right on top of this, and this product does not require a top coat. It has a top coat built into it. So this would be like your easiest bet for just a really quick, easy, bright white finish. It doesn't require any top coat, so you're just going to do your 2 coats of Stain Blocker and then 1 to 2 coats of the brushable white enamel. The brushable white enamel does come in several different finishes. So this one here is satin. You can also get it in flat, and it also comes in gloss. So it just makes it really easy. You put it on and you're done. So this is actually a great product if you're doing kitchen cabinets. You would just do your Stain Blocker, you could do your brushable white enamel on the top, and you're done. Easy peasy. I do recommend that you're gentle with the pieces for about, I would say 20 to 30 days. That's how long it's going to take for the curing time to happen. Doesn't mean you can't use it. You just want to be gentle with it. You could get dings and nicks in it during that first 20 to 30 days of use. The other option that you have is to go with a water-based paint on top of this. I love the General Finishes. It's called milk paint. We call it furniture paint. It's really easy to use. It's very self-leveling. It's more of a modern finish. It's a really fantastic product. So because I'm not going to top coat this because it's going to have a cushion on it, and it's really not going to need to be, it's not going to be a high wear and tear type of a thing, I'm just going to use the Snow White General Finishes milk paint on top of this. And anytime you use Snow White, you do need to be careful because you can get that bleed through, which is why it's so important to use your Stain Blocker. So I'm just going to hop on over here. I have my favorite brush to use with General Finishes. This is a Klingon. We sell all of these products on our website at sweetpieces.com. So if you need anything, you can always just hop over there and grab it, or visit your local retailer, and I'm sure they can help you out as well. So you're going to just make sure that you stir your paint. You always want to stir your paint really, really well. The General Finishes product, you don't want to shake it. You want to make sure that you're just stirring it. And you can just go ahead, dip, and then start painting. The General Finishes paint, you're going to notice it's really thick. It's like a really good facial cream. It's super thick and yummy, and you want to apply it liberally. It's fabulous. So because this paint is also self-leveling, which I absolutely love, You don't, it's going to smooth out any imperfections that are in the paint. It's really, really a nice product to use. So you just get it on there and you give it about an hour or so to dry in between coats, and then you can go ahead and get on with the rest of your day. Let me talk to you a little bit about prep. How do you prep your pieces when you're using the General Finishes products? So you want to make sure, I don't know how many of my videos you guys have watched, but I always tell you guys I'm a lazy DIYer. I don't like to do a lot of prep work. So that was one of the reasons I started Sweet Pieces. I wanted a place, which didn't exist before I created Sweet Pieces, where you could go and get expert advice on how to do your projects the fastest and easiest way. I always found that when I went to the hardware store, they wanted to give me all these steps, like sand this, and then use this, and then use that, and then use this, and you're 15 steps in and you haven't even started the project. I'm totally bored by then, so it didn't work for me. So I found these products that you can really use to quickly and easily transform your furniture, and that's a requirement in order for you to be sold at Sweet Pieces. So we've done all the prep, we've done all the research, and these truly really are the easiest and highest quality products to use. So anyway, going back to prep work, the first thing that you want to do with any pieces that you're doing with the General Finishes paint, you do want to give them a quick light sand. We're not sanding to take off the finish, we're just scuff sanding to break the surface tension. After that, you're going to clean it with denatured alcohol and water, which we just take half denatured alcohol, half water, we put it in a spray bottle and label it. So clean it with that, and then just wipe it down with a cloth. Just make sure you have all the sanding dust off. After that, you can go ahead and get started with your paint. It's as easy as that. So remember, if you want a bright white finish, make sure you're using the stain blocking primer. It's a fantastic product. 2 coats of that, and then after that, you can either use your General Finishes milk paint, or you can use the brushable white enamel, which doesn't require a top coat. So it's really great for kitchen cabinets and things like that. Thanks.
All right, so here we are. I'm showing you guys an after. We never do this, but 2021, it's a new year. We have so much content coming for you guys. So here's our bench. It's gorgeous. It came out great. I'm so excited. It's really pure white. We started again 2 coats of stain blocker. We went ahead and did 2 coats of the Snow White General Finishes milk paint, and then we ended with a beautiful coat of satin high performance top coat. And then I had to top it with, of course, something really, really fun and fabulous. I had this cushion custom made, white fabric. This is a really fun tape, a fabric tape. I did a contrast banding that's a little cream so that it would match the color in the banding. You can mix whites. Don't be afraid to mix your whites and your creams together. And then I had buttons made out of the same tape fabric. I love this. This is in my office. I'm going to be showing you guys the whole sneak peek of everything. Coming soon. We're working on it. I've been in business for, 9 years. This year is 9 years actually this month. And I've never had an office. So my office was horrendous. I'll have to show you guys the before of that. That'll be another video. But this is the after, and I'm just really excited to spend time in here, coming up with creative ways for you guys to make your homes fabulous with my team. And you might be wondering, like, what am I mixing all these colors with? I have a blue floor. I've got my white and pink cushion. I've got green, yellow pillows. This is all about color in here. I don't know if you guys are afraid of color, but I know color can be scary sometimes. But if you have a space in your home that is just yours, for instance, ladies, like your laundry room, take some chances in there. It's so much fun. Everything's not done in here, but I've sat in here several times now, several days, and all I have to do, if I'm feeling sad or blue or not sure what to do, I just look up. Take a look at the ceiling. It makes me happy. It just makes me happy. Would I ever do this in my home? I don't know. I probably would. I probably would. But This is just such a fun thing to do for your space. You know, go outside the box. Like, we only live once, so do it to it. Make your home special and creative. We'll show you how. Visit us at sweetpieces.com. Thanks for watching. Want to learn more? Subscribe now.